Hello, welcome back to In the Kitchen with the Dietitian. My name is Jane Story. Today we're going to talk about taking road trips. I am all about being prepared, and I talk to my patients all the time about this. We make poor decisions when we're not prepared on things we're going to eat, what's convenient, and usually what's convenient is not going to be what's good for us. So a couple things that I do to be prepared on my road trips is I find items that are easily edible in my car when I'm driving or are easy to store and I don't have to worry about heating them up. These are some of the things that came to mind to give you some ideas on when you're planning your next road trip. So I mentioned being prepared. We need to be prepared with things to eat with. This is actually a pencil pouch that opens up flat and has a zipper on it, and I keep my utensils in there. I have forks, knives, and spoons. I'm ready to go if I need something for yogurt or for a fruit cup or whatever. I keep baby wipes with me also because my hands are going to get sticky. And I take a garbage can with me. I have actually one of my totes, and then this is just a garbage bag that I've got to fit in there so that I have some place to throw my stuff. Couple things I want to mention also about being prepared is I use ice packs that are good for 48 hours. I got them off Amazon. Amazon is not compensating me, and they last for 48 hours, so they're good. They come and they're like a foil package, and you fill them with water, and then you stick them in your freezer, and you're ready to go. I will have a cooler to take some of these things that are not necessarily shelf stable, but can still be consumed without heating. We're going to go through some of the products. There's some back there. We're going to go through some of them that we have here. And obviously these things that I've chose are low in added sugars, low in sodium, and low in saturated fat. To start, I have some lentils here. These came from Walmart. They are a pouch. You can eat the whole pouch. There's 2 servings in here for 160 calories and 10 grams of protein. The sodium is 210 per serving, so that would be 420. So that would be just under 20% of the daily sodium, but this is a good source of protein. There is a little liquid in here. You could always dump that out. I have my Skinny Pop popcorn. I always call this Skinny Girl. It's not Skinny Girl, it's Skinny Pop. This one I bought in a pack, a 20 pack. And it came with the plain one, and it came with the white cheddar one. These are 14-gram packages, so that's almost a 1-ounce whole grain equivalent. This popcorn came from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, and it came in a 5-pack. So right here. And it's only 35 calories. It's a 12-gram serving. It has 65 milligrams of sodium, whereas these had this one has 40, and this one I think had, it has 80 because it's got some seasoning on it, but it's still a whole grain. These also came from TJ Maxx. These are edamame, and they are 150 milligrams of sodium per serving, and they're 11 grams of protein. So this would be good to combine with our carbohydrates, such as the popcorn. I have some nuts. These came from TJ Maxx or Marshall's. They came in like a 15-pack. They have 100 milligrams of sodium and 4 grams of protein. Have string cheese, Sargento low-fat light string cheese. So my other protein here, good 2.5 grams of fat and only 1.5 grams of saturated fat. I use these all the time on my meal plans because they're low in fat. I have pistachios. I've shown you these before on my other episodes, like in a pinch. These came in a box. They come like this. I got these at Walmart. I have these pepperoni seasoned turkey sticks, chomps. I got these at Walmart yesterday. They come in an 8-pack, and they are relatively low in sodium. Again, this isn't something I would eat every day, but this is a good shelf-stable, road-stable item. 80 calories, 390 milligrams of sodium, and 12 grams of protein. So we're getting some protein here. I have Teddy Grahams. These are made from 8 grams of whole grain. This is an individual serving pouch. I have tuna. This is chicken of the sea, lemon thyme. I really like this. They have other flavors. They're a little bit higher in sodium. This one is 240 milligrams, so it's only 10%, but it has a little fork in here on the cap. There's a little fork in there. So again, you're all set here. The one thing that does suck about eating tuna in your car is you're gonna have that smell. So next time you make a stop, you're gonna have to get rid of it. I have single serves of yogurt, banana, apple and oranges. These are pretty shelf stable. This is another thing I recommend to my patients that you can keep at your desk during the week. They'll last, for the week. Banana, iffy, depending on what color you started with. These came from TJ Maxx also. They are apple chips. There is nothing in here but apples. There is no added sugars. There is nothing. 80 calories, and there is 21 grams. This would probably account for maybe a half cup fruit serving. I have another tuna product. It's called Tonino, and it's yellowfin tuna with sweet corn. And I found this at Walmart. It's for kids, actually, but I like the serving size of it. It's got 140 milligrams of sodium per serving, and there's only one serving in this can, so it's actually really good. It's got a pull top, so you don't need a can opener. I'm not a big proponent of protein bars, but these Kodiak ones I buy because they are made from whole grains. They are 140 calories and 7 grams of protein. These come in several different flavors, double chocolate, chocolate chip, and these are s'mores. Fruit cups. That's another thing you can take on the road with you. These are tropical fruit, mango, papaya, and pineapple, but you could take any of them as long as they're in their own juice, pre-portioned, makes it easy for portion control. This is something that I like to tell people about keeping in their desk. Although it's really hard to determine servings of whole grains and proteins in here because it's a mixed dish, it is made with at least 33 grams of whole grain because it has the whole grain stamp on the back. It is a Mexican style protein bowl. It's 350 calories, so this would actually be a meal. 500 milligrams of sodium and 2 grams of added sugars and 1 gram of saturated fat. So good option, better than a cheeseburger and French fries. This has a fork in it already, and you don't have to heat it up. I have eaten it just plain. I have also eaten it with tortilla chips and to scoop it up in, and it's really good. For my next group of things, I have the chickpeas that are roasted. These came from TJ Maxx again. These would be a good source of protein, 6 grams of protein and 95 milligrams of sodium. I have Cheerios. These came from the Dollar Tree, and you could eat the whole bag. I don't suggest you do. Maybe you could share it with other family members. 230 calories for the whole pouch, 310 milligrams of sodium for the whole pouch. There's a lot of carbs in here, so we wouldn't want to do that without having some protein with it. 46 grams of carbohydrates. We got 7 grams of fiber if we ate this whole thing, which would be awesome, and 8 grams of protein. So there is some protein in here. These are bigger packages of what I showed you that came from TJ Maxx. These are not single serve packages. This is actually just, you'd have to break them up yourself, and you could put them in little containers like this. Triscuits, original ones, original flavored, but these are the thin crisp ones. So they're a little bit thinner and you get more of them than you do with just the regular Triscuit cracker, which is kind of a mind game, but I like it. They come in different flavors. 2 of the flavors, this is plain. This one is tomato basil pizza. Yummy. I had some last night. And I wanted to show you while we're on that product, this is a serving of that. I think it's important for people to understand serving sizes. There are lots of things that are good for us, but we need to make sure we're eating them in the correct portion. I have individual packages of peanut butter. This is a lean protein on the USDA MyPlate. It is a full serving of peanut butter in here, which is 190 calories and 16 grams of fat. The serving size on the USDA MyPlate for peanut butter is 1 tablespoon versus 2 tablespoons. I have Nature Valley crunchy granola bars. All of the flavors of the crunchy granola bars are made from whole grain. They have 65 milligrams per bar of sodium and 2 grams of protein and 6 grams of added sugars per bar. So the added sugar does kind of get up there a little bit. But again, if you're watching what else you're doing, and if you're using it maybe in that 2% Greek yogurt, there is no added sugar in that Greek yogurt, so this could be used to sweeten it up and give it some crunchiness. I gave you some ideas for items you can take on your next road trip. Hopefully you saw something here that looked interesting and you will try, or something that you normally eat, just keep it in the right portion. Join me next time for In the Kitchen with the Dietitian.